Hi friends, and welcome back to the Baseball Card Illustrated channel. I'm Bronko, the PSA 11, and I'm standing in a parking lot. Actually, I'm at the River Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, so I'm coming to a card show. Got a nice box here that we're going to try to fill up with some goodies. So let's go in and have some fun and see what they have in store here in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is a bird's eye view of the card show here. It's the Hobby Clash, and the first thing I like about it, right here, look at this. It's an actual ticket stub. I'm a big fan of that. I wish teams would still do that because I like to collect those. I have a big collection at home of those. But anyway, you can see here the floor, and I think this is the Pokemon and TCG portion. And from what I understand, there's 3 different rooms. We got sports cards, Pokemon, and TCG, and then a mixture. So now we're gonna head down the escalator and take a look around and have a little fun. But first I'm gonna take care of my ticket stub. I hope they don't collect that. I hope they just scan it so I can keep this. I'm going to show you the things I bought at the first table that I made a purchase at, and it's 2 different lots, and I'm going to show you the autographs first. So we got Justin Champagne, Nicholas Claxton, hopefully you can see those, Colin Gillespie, this guy, and if I couldn't pronounce it once, I'm probably not going to try a second time. Good old Charlie Scott, AJ Lawson, him. Here's the reason I bought this. It was a pretty cheap lot. Gerald Wilkins. We got Garrett Temple. Don't worry, the relics will be better here in a second. Blake Wisely, Johnny from Utah, and Ricky Pierce of your Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, I freely admit that autograph lot wasn't really the most exciting thing ever, but it was a good deal. But these are pretty good. So we got a football relic lot, starting with a J.J. McCarthy relic rookie card of Z jersey. Got a C.J. Stroud. There's a Jalen Hurts relic. Marvin Harrison Jr. Randy Moss. Now, it says Randall Cunningham, but I always think of him as QB Eagles? Something like that. He's a running back from America's team, Denver Broncos. Okay, we'll get our composure here. Jonathan Brooks. Will Shipley. And if one Will Shipley is good, 2 is even better. We got Braylon Allen and Malachi Corley. This is a bird's eye view of the show floor, and they claim to have 350 tables, which I'm not really seeing here, but it's Friday afternoon and it's a decent crowd. It's not like jam-packed, but I suspect over the weekend of this 3-day show it'll be a little bit busier. But they've got a bunch of autograph guests and little seminars going on with some of the TCG stuff, Star Wars I heard, and things. So a lot of fun to be had if you're into those kinds of things. Unfortunately, I'm not really into them, but I am into the sports cards, and I found some good deals, and we're going to go back on the hunt here, and I'll hopefully show you even more stuff. Okay, a bunch of purchases to show you here. First, this is probably going to go to my friend Driller. He's a big Mike Trout fan, so I picked up a Bat Relic card that I think he'll be interested in picking up. And then here's a lot starting with future Hall of Famer Miguel Cabrera. That's also a Bat Relic card from Allen and Ginter. Then we got the NBA draft coming up, so these are going to be available, some of them anyway, on the Baseball Card Illustrated eBay store this week. We got Con Knipple, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. All these will be top 10 picks. Another Dylan Harper. Here's a guy that was drafted for some reason last year. You can fill your own conclusion in on that one. Bronny James, but that's a first Bowman Chrome. Then we got future Hall of Famer Jackson Churio, a couple rookies here from Topps Heritage. And then a nice Bowman's Best card right there. Another Dylan Harper. Obviously, I didn't pre-sort these. The Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Milwaukee's favorite player. And then Ronald Acuna Jr. on an Allen and Ginter Chrome. So we'll just walk down part of an aisle and give you a sort of a sense of what's going on here. And we got some Funko Pops there. Cool toys here. Game of bingo or something going on there. Bought a couple cards from this table here, and I'll show you those in a second. Kind of feels like I'm in a wedding chapel or something with that. Got some comic books. Some balloons. And even some vintage basketball packs. Now let's take a look at a few more purchases. Here's a couple of purchases of Brewer cards. First on the right, we've got a Paul Molitor autograph, which is a color match, and that's from Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, and it's numbered to 99. So that was a pretty nice find. And then we've got this Jackson Churio. Now, most of you know that I don't do much with graded cards. However, this is a pretty good deal, and it's a PSA Gem Min 10. So I had to pick that one up. And here's my final purchase of the day, I believe. We got these 5-in-1 touches. We've got a select card of Jordan Love, a rookie card of Amon-Ra St. Brown, an Inception card of Dak Prescott. I didn't think it was, but I had to check to make sure it wasn't numbered. Then we got an Esteem rookie card, Audric Esteem, the rookie running back from the Denver Broncos. And last, from the Buffalo Bills, it's Cole Bishop. So that's a wrap from the Hobby Crash, as I called it. It's actually Hobby Clash, but they claim to have 350 tables, and maybe there were 300. It was more than half TCG, which I totally expected, so no problem with that. But a lot of dealers hadn't arrived yet, and there wasn't really a ton of sports, but I made the best of it. You saw some really nice purchases there. For those of you keeping track, just $10 to get in, which I thought was fair. It's a nice facility. $20 a part, a little bit steep, but what are you going to do in the middle of a major metropolitan area? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. A nice look around here at the River Center, and I believe it's also part of the XL Energy Center, which is home of the Minnesota Wild NHL hockey team. Anyway, on behalf of Kevin the Diamond King, our graphics guru Dylan, and our main man Tyler behind the camera, I'm Bronko, the PSA 11, letting you know that you should hit the like button, leave a comment and let me know what your favorite pickup I had from this video was, and of course, join the team and become a subscriber. So long, everybody. You've been watching the Baseball Card Illustrated channel live from beautiful St. Paul, Minnesota.